Hi everybody, back here with another quick YouTube video. I haven't done one for a couple of days, so I thought I'll come back here and I'm doing an experiment out of this really rotten experiments book. I've had this book since I was about 10 years old and I just rediscovered it a couple of days ago. I've just got the stuff to make this. It's called a sick stomach. We're making a sick stomach. So what we need to make a sick stomach is a balloon, which we've got, a funnel, which we've got, a banana, what we've got, a knife, which we've got, the bicarbonate of soda, something like that, that's what it's called there, and a teaspoon, and of course a measuring jug, and some vinegar, and a pencil. So that's all we need to be doing this experiment. Be back in a moment. Hi, so I'm back here recording. I've put some gloves on because it does say beware of a messy experiment, and it also said it may be difficult, so let's hope it just turns out well. So here's the balloon. You're supposed to blow it up a few times, which I've done, and after it's been saggy and baggy, which it is saggy and baggy, we put the funnel in here like so. Okay, so there we go. That's how that's supposed to look. Okay, so I'm going to chop the banana up and I'll be back in a moment. So guys, I'm back. I've chopped the banana up. 1 minute, so I just need to readjust these there. So I've chopped the banana up to small pieces like so. So like I said, chop the banana up into it. And then we'll plop them into the funnel. That's what we're going to do now, is plop them into the funnel and you squish them with the pencil. So let's put them into the funnel like so. Oh, that one went on the floor. Don't worry. Things can be cleaned. It did say messy experiment after all. So I've put a few pieces in now. Let's use the end of the pencil to mush it down into the balloon. Okay, so this is how it goes. Okay, I don't like the smell of banana, so it doesn't. I don't even eat banana. This is definitely not appetizing. Keep mushing it down. Mush, mush, mush as we go along. It's going into the balloon. Okay, that's good. So now I'm going to just keep continuing this and I'll be back in a moment. So guys, I'm back. I have filled the balloon there with the banana. Now it says, after I've done that, you want to squeeze the balloon a few times and squelch and squish and mash the banana. It felt gross apparently. So that's what I'm going to do now. It actually feels quite nice. I don't think it feels gross in any way. It feels a bit like slime. Okay, so I'll give that a good squish around there. It's actually come out the funnel a little bit, so let me just plop it back down there. But that's a good squeezed, it's been squeezed around a bit. Okay, so then we need to put 2 teaspoons full of bicarbonated soda into the balloon. So let me stand it there. Let's hope it just like stays. And I'm going to get the bicarbonated soda here. Ah, there we go. Where's the teaspoon? Two of these teaspoons need to go in here. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay, so there's 2 of them. Let's make sure, let's just let it run in. There we go. That's that in there. And now we're going to measure the vinegar, 50 ml of vinegar. I'm just going to be back in a moment. So yeah guys, I'm back with this 50 ml of vinegar. It stinks absolutely putrid. Okay, so now what we're going to do is pour it into here. Alright, and I'm going to have to squeeze the balloon quite tight without trying to get it to come out. Oh, heck, that is not what we wanted yet. When does it actually go in? Okay, it's going in, it is going in. It's just that it's fizzy with the bicarbonated soda, what's in there. Come on, go in. Go on, you little bugger, go in. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see, we're having a bit of an accident here. A real accident. Don't think this is quite working. Shit. sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I've had a bit of an accident. Okay, hang on. Just one moment. I'll get sorted. Just let's get the rest back in. Well, oh dear God. Oh no. Okay, so we're meant to put that in, then its stomach started to fizz and swell, and the gas formed inside, which it has done. Okay, which it has done. It come up into the funnel. That's what's meant to. I've just dripped vinegar all over my book. It's dripping. And then when I squeeze the balloon, what we're going to do now is see what happens, and it's going to sick it up apparently. So it has started to sick it up on my hands. So let's sick the balloon up into this jug. Squeeze. It's meant to. Right, this is what it's like to be sick, okay. Sicky stomach. That's what it's called. You can see that, guys. That's it. Okay, so I've got a real mess on my hands now. It did say messy experiment. Indeed, it's very messy. So that was the experiment. It was called Sicky Stomach. It's from the Book of Really Rotten Experiments. It was messy and it was fairly rotten because it stinks right now. But this is the real science behind the experiment. I'll be back in a moment when I've took these gloves off and I will tell you what the real science is behind this experiment. So right guys, I've partly cleaned up. Right, so the real science behind the experiment, its digestion is how your gut breaks down your food into chemicals and to help your body grow and make energy. So number one, a real stomach holds about 1.5 litres of food in a disgusting, mashed up mixture of slippery, slimy, spit, slobbered, Brussels sprouts, gloopy gravy and snotty school custard. Tasty. So okay, so I've got a problem with my stomach actually, and my stomach doesn't hold that much food because I've got something called gastroparesis. So people with gastroparesis cannot hold that much food and it actually doesn't digest how this is. So I'm often being sick. Actually, dear, what the hell, I stuck to that book. So kind of, you know, and it says number two, the teeth chew the food and the stomach churns and mashes up the mixture. When you mash the banana inside the balloon, you are doing what the stomach does. So when we were mashing that up, it was what the stomach does, it churns in the food. And then number three, like the vinegar you add to the balloon, the real stomach makes an acid that dissolves the food into a gloppy, soupy, sloppy sludge. So that's it. Yeah, I produce a lot of acid. I've got acid reflux as well. So if you get some kind of burning sensation up here, it's your acid and it's coming back up into your throat. I've got acid reflux and I've got chronic gastritis as well. Number four, the muscles called the sphincters hold the top and bottom of the esophagus, the stomach closed and stop you from sicking up your supper as your stomach squelches. Your balloon didn't have a sphincter and that's why you had to twist the neck instead. Well, we didn't twist the neck as we should have. It just started fizzing all over the place. I didn't know. So I did just literally be sick, you know. And so number five, air can escape from the stomach as you burp. In the cartoon story, the indigestion pill worked like a bicarbonate of soda and vinegar. It made gas in the stomach to swell up. And number six, when you're sick, the muscles around your stomach squeeze just like your hand squeezing the balloon. Just as in the experiment, they squeeze so hard that squirt and sick splatters out. So keep safe distance from a sicky little brothers or sisters. Well, it's myself who's constantly sick. So yeah, that was the really rotten experiment, sicky stomach. So I really wanted to try that experiment, but I also would like to make awareness a little bit at the end of this video, I beg your pardon, about my stomach problems. Although this was a fun experiment, it's true, but my stomach doesn't work like how I've just said. my stomach is constantly, here is it's starting to become paralysed, the esophagus, the sphincter is starting to paralyse, mine actually doesn't open as it should when food's going down, so anything's getting stuck. That's why I'm on a very limited diet and I'm on a feed, as people know. But I've got something called gastroparesis, so the stomach is, paresis is in the name, and gastro, it's stomach. My stomach's becoming paralysed, so my stomach is constantly trying to digest food what it can't, and if it can't, it either stops there and then I end up being sick. And some food my stomach just doesn't agree with and I'm sick. Drinks I can usually manage, but like I said, drinks even get sort of stuck going down. But yeah, so I've got something called gastroparesis, and my stomach doesn't work like how it should, so I'm constantly sick. It's just how it is. And I've got something called a venting bag, so it does reduce the vomiting episodes now. So yeah, and also what does reduce the vomiting episode is not being fed into my stomach, I'm actually fed into the jejunal. So I hope everybody's found this experiment interesting, and even though it went a little bit wrong and it was a little bit messy, I quite enjoyed doing it. So I hope everybody's staying safe, and God bless as always, and please like, share and subscribe. Everybody stay safe. Bye.